Hi everyone, hope you're well. Just going to dive into hot right now. As you can see, it's obviously breaking down. As you can see, that the entire market is at the moment. If you just bring up the chart, the tickers there, you can see that a lot of it's just having correction and red across the board basically. And as you can see, it's basically down to Bitcoin, isn't it? Bitcoin's having that bloody collapse that it's going through and falling down, and potentially may come down to those particular levels there, which I'm going to show you right now. And I've been doing this in a few of the videos, just show you Bitcoin, and that is why you do need to zoom out. I don't know if any of you caught that video the other day, but that's a target there for Bitcoin. If it does continue to break down, fails to find any support, and especially if it loses the 55k level, okay, the 55k level is a really important level of support. As you can see, support, resistance there, we've got back through, and look, it's back testing the support, and right now you can see Bitcoin is losing that, so potentially you could see that further sell off for Bitcoin down towards that target there of around 18% for Bitcoin, which would actually bring it down to the target out of our rising wedge, okay, which is a bearish pattern. It's a reversal pattern, and it would basically fall down to that sort of level there. But I want to reassure you that if Bitcoin did do that, right, what you do, if in doubt, zoom out. Okay, I know this is about hot, but I just want to reassure you of something right now. So that is where the yellow line is. Do you see that yellow line right there? Okay, that's the yellow line. That's called the 20 EMA, right, on the weekly time frame. And in Bitcoin's bull run, it's only touched it twice. You see that? Gone up, got extended, fell back, gone up, got extended, fell back. And in this entire move here, this was a bit super parabolic, and you can see that Bitcoin's rolling over and it's basically coming back down for support. Now if it holds this support, okay, which it has done multiple times in the bull market, because don't forget we're in a bull market, if it does hold this support and holds it well, then you're going to have some fantastic opportunities across the board here, across all of crypto, not just Bitcoin, all of crypto, because I'll show you something that's positive, right? This is the history of Bitcoin just here, and this is the previous bull run. Remember the golden cross, the buy and go to the beach signal? You can see went up, back tested, went up, back tested, went up, back tested multiple times in the bull market, fell to the yellow line, which is a 20 EMA on the weekly time frame, multiple levels of support right there, okay? But you can see here in this bull market, you got the signal, buy and go to the beach. It's gone up, it's got overextended. It's got overextended, anyone can see that. It's got overextended here because of the Tesla pump, MicroStrategy, things like that. Companies coming out saying, oh, we're into it. It's got a little bit overextended and it's gone up a little bit unorganically, okay? And it needs to come back down and retest support. This is what I always say to you in the channel about don't buy overextended cryptos from support. Wait for confirmation of support before you get involved. And you've learned that lesson now, okay? Hopefully. But anyway, I just want to reassure you that we are in a bull market, we are in an uptrend, and potentially, Bitcoin's coming back down. If it does come back down, it could get heavily supported right here. It could be shaking out the weekend, so to speak. If it does come back down, and if it doesn't lose that, then that's confirmation that the uptrend and the bull market is in full flow, and we are just getting going with this thing. I mean, look at that, boom, 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 loads and loads of touches. So anyway, that's just an update of, just if in doubt, zoom out. That's why I always say that, if in doubt, zoom out. So we're going to look at hot then again, because that's what the video is about primarily. So again, jumping back to hot, you can see that how far away it is from its 20 weekly EMA. Again, it's got completely overextended. Okay, it's got really overextended, and it's looking for that correction right now. It is holding key levels of support, and I've gave you those key levels of support that if it starts to lose, you will still see the further sell-offs. But just immediately you could see it could potentially come back down to that yellow line and still be in a bull market and still be in an uptrend. It could come back down to that yellow line, kiss it, and carry on and still be in an uptrend. And from there, that would be an insane correction. From there down to there is around 73%. But obviously in time, because these are weekly candles, as this stays up here, this creeps up to it. Okay, so you're potentially looking at some form of consolidation where it breaks down, gets relatively boring, but in the whole time, this yellow line, this 20 EMA is creeping up to test it, and that's basically it. So that's Holo, that's hot. But what we'll do, we'll zoom in on the 4-hourly time frame here and see what we can see. So confluence to the fact that we've kind of got this reversal pattern on the go, you can see we've got this kind of W double bottom pattern on the go for hot right here. You can see we've got this level of resistance. I'll tidy this up a little bit. So you can see when we broke down, we from the bottom, we come back up at the level of resistance right there, we come back down. You can see we've wicked up to it and didn't make any progress, okay, and then we come back down. And what we're doing now, we were hitting ahead on this 20 EMA on the 4-hourly time frame. It's acting as a key level of resistance, so we do need to adhere to this trend line here, because this is conforming to the higher lows. Do you see this? We've got these higher lows on the go. So we do need to keep conforming to this sort of trend line that we've got on the go right here, okay? Because if we can do that, we're still making higher lows. Do you see this? Still making these higher lows on the grand scheme of things, and effectively doing something like this in this ascending triangle. And obviously we've gone through where the breakout targets are there, and then obviously you break down, you could come back down to there. So this is a really key level of support right now, that one. If we do lose that, then obviously you're going to see that breakdown to this key level of support right there, which is a previous swing high. So if you was to see hot break that level, you could expect a nice little short opportunity there of 13%. But obviously if it does come back up and starts hitting its head on this key level here as resistance in this sort of ascending triangle that we've got going on for hot, you could have a nice little long trade right there. So do keep an eye on that particular level of resistance right now, okay, and you could see a nice little long position just there around 14%, taking us up to that breakout target of this ascending triangle. So far so good. I want to reassure you, you know, you are a little bit overextended on the EMAs. If in doubt, zoom out. I've just shown you a reason there, you know, not to panic, that if you was to come down to those EMAs and expect to bounce, and if it did bounce, it's a continuation trend, and Bitcoin, like I said to you, has done it multiple times in the previous bear market, in the previous bull market, and it's not done it yet consistently in this bull market. So just want to reassure you, that's basically what the video is about. Give you a couple of little trades there for hot. So please do stay safe, stay strong, and most importantly, stay tuned, okay? And I will always keep you updated. But so far, the pattern that's in play is this recovery. All right, take care. Bye-bye.